It ain't no question that I go and get it. It ain't no question I'm stacking my figures. These niggas disrespect, we give him they issue.
Whoa.
What's going on, Short?
Nothing too much, good brother. Good to see you, my man. Always a pleasure.
Right.
We're gonna keep letting a couple more people get in real quick.
I'm gonna take your time. I know how I go.
Yeah, about to send it out now. I definitely want to say thank you for doing this. I definitely appreciate you giving your time.
Come on, Short. You already know how we go and shit. I appreciate you having me for real.
Yes, sir. All right.
We ain't never really get to kick it after that battle that we was at that one time and shit.
Yeah,
Man,
man. I was thinking about that shit too.
Yeah, we was tripping.
I'm definitely gonna ask about some battle rap, so we gonna get into it a little bit too.
Bet that.
All right, that's a bet.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody who's here, I'm gonna get started. I don't want to hold people too long. I do want to let y'all, tap in with us. If y'all don't know, this is 10 questions, 10 answers with your boy Tease Darrell. First episode, so thank y'all for tuning in and joining. We have a dope artist, pen game is crazy, by the name of Lenwood on the show. So thank you for coming, man. If I had a hand clap, I do that, play the little shit and all that. You feel me?
Thanks for having me, yo. I'm trying to get the ball back rolling with shit, yo. You know what I mean, and just making my rounds and shit. So, I appreciate you having me here for real.
No problem. I appreciate you joining, man. So we're gonna get straight into it. First question I got, man. You seen the reaction, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know I was gonna do one. So what was your thoughts on the reaction and how did you feel about the rating?
I felt you for real.
Okay.
I kind of like that one scene, like I don't like how it looked green screen because it's not.
Okay.
But the sky is. Like he put the sky in it like that, but them houses, I was really standing in front of them houses right there and all that. Like,
that's what I was trying to figure out because I couldn't tell if it was like all green screen or that was like a real scene and he kind of turned it into it.
It was a real scene. It just seemed like green screen because he put the helicopter and he made the clouds move and shit.
Okay. All right.
But I totally understand your critique. I take it in wholeheartedly and shit. When I seen the video, I ain't love it, but I was just so happy to have a video and to get this. I was just. So
I feel that. That's how I got a video out like that too, so I understand.
Yeah, so I wasn't like, you're not going to love everything 100%. So when you said what you said and shit, it was like I felt that.
Yeah, it was something that you already kind of discussed type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And plus, also, I knew you didn't know the like whole background with the song. Like because the song, like if you just hear the song, you're gonna react to it the way that you did because you didn't really know nothing about the song before listening to the song.
Yeah.
So now when we talk about the song and I let you know about the song and you go back and listen to it again, you're gonna be like, oh.
I ain't gonna lie. So that's literally my next question too, because I wanted to know what was the motivation behind the song at that point. Because I was like, I understood the message, but I needed to know where it was coming from.
So right now in the city, the graffiti thing is going crazy, and it's a nigga named R Long that's all over the city. You know what I mean?
I was gonna ask if it was you, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
so I had took and made an R Long shirt, and I stood in front of one of the R Longs and shit, and I took a picture, and the internet took and was like, it's him, and it went like viral and shit, like, you know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy.
But I never said if it was me or not, you know what I mean? Because I got a business, and that shit was good for business for real. You know what I mean? So I just kept it going and shit. And so when I was just reading comments and shit, like what I need to get out of, if I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, I can't be in comments.
No, I feel.
And I'm all in the comments, reading comments and shit. And I didn't like some of the backlashes I was receiving just from the whole thing for real. You know what I mean? And my homeboy, he hit me and shit. He was like, yo, R Long, the hottest thing in the city right now. Like, you need to make a song. And I was like, oh. So everything that's going on, like I made a song.
Okay.
And if you listen to the first verse was just me just coming like talking about. I wasn't really saying too much about nothing for real. It was just like my introduction, same old Lenny, you know what I mean? And I touched on the strut shit at the end of it. You know what I mean? Because you know, had the little strut, all the strut thing going on and shit. But then in the middle of it, you got the all along skit.
Got you. Okay, and I seen that part. And and that's what made me feel like.
So in the middle,
all right, so is he trying to tell us something? Like, is it a hidden message in here?
You got the all along skit. So then, so coming straight out the skit, I say, you see they see the name out through the town from over west or over east. I was sleeping underground. They fucked around and woke a beat. They pulled me back in this shit.
Okay. And I remember
you know what I mean?
we had that conversation too about how you felt.
Like they pulled me back. So it's like I was chilling and shit. And then they with the it's all along and it's Lenwood and da da da. No, they ain't all along. That's don't be yo and that's da 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 da. Like I was chilling. Y'all pulled me back into this shit. But on the song, I'm saying like fuck all the rumors and the gossip and all that shit. Come ask me. Okay. Nobody asked me nothing. Saying. Everybody has something to say about it. No, that ain't him. Da 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 da. But then a nigga get in front of me like you and shit. Like, is it you, yo? Like nigga, no. Come at so like that. So the song was like a response to that. So like the hook is so simple the way that it is because I ain't gonna hold you. I was trying like keep it what it was for the kids and shit. You know what I mean? Because you know the kids on that drill shit and all that other kind of shit. But if you listen to the song, it's not about murder at all. The song is about murder at the murder. I kill whatever I do, yo. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's music, if it's clothes, if it's whatever I do, I'm a serial killer at this point. Okay. I kill shit over and over and over. They so mad that it's me. They don't give a fuck, but they just mad that it's me. That's what I said. I know they wish I go. No, bitch, I'm not going nowhere. This is, you know what I mean? Facts. That's what that song was. That's why I chose to put that song out first. That's why I chose, like, nigga, that's my first song streaming ever. I don't have no music streaming. I never put no music out. Like, I just built my name. I was performing. I was doing what I was doing. I never had no ass cats or registered this or none of that shit. I would make a song and throw it on YouTube and go perform it down to 5 seasons. Okay. I'm about to say, I know you had the hard copies though. Everybody I had hard copies and shit like that. I had it on Dat Piffs and all the platforms back then and all. But I never had Apple Music, DistroKid. I never had none of that shit. Paying for the beats, getting registered, like all that kind of shit. I never had that till murder. Okay. So that kind of rolls into the next one too. So what made you kind of get into music in general as far as recording? My mother, yo. Like my mother got me into music, period. Like she just would I always lived with my aunt and shit. So me and my mother connection was music. And that shit was like Bone Thugs and Harmony. Mm. So she would call me and shit and ask me what this say and ask me what that say. You know what I mean? And I would want to tell her. So I used to watch her sit at the radio and record the songs and shit, and then write them in the book and shit. So so she had I used to do that. So when she called me, I'd go to the book. I would say this and say that and shit like that. That turned into a love for music. Okay, for real. And that turned into a love for writing. And I would just like to write shit, yo. I used to write whole albums. Like Lil Wayne, The Block is Hot, whole album. First like the composition notebooks? And the composition notebook, yeah. First verse, chorus, the whole Cameron Confessions of Fire album in a book. They used to just write that shit out. You know what I mean? And when it, by the time I graduated high school and shit, I started to do it myself. But it was like, I already know how I do this. I know what 16s are. I know what bridges and hooks, and I've been doing this shit my whole life for real. You've been writing them and putting them together.
and seeing how it's really architected.
If any nigga, like these niggas in the motherfucking comments attest to it, yo. I never toot my own horn, shorty. You know what I mean? I'm not to pat my niggas on. I'm not to pat myself on the back, nigga. None of that shit. But I never was bad. Never. I never I wasn't always great, but I never was bad. You will never ever hear a whack verse from me ever. Like I
came out the gate smoking.
Because I already had the formula going in.
Okay.
I just had to figure out how to put me to it, and that's how I started recording music.
Okay. Now, do you remember the first song that you remembered front to back, like that you fell in love with? And was like, which one?
I got problems. First song I ever wrote.
No, from another artist, not yours.
Oh. You mean like,
So like that first one that hit you, and you was like, "Dang!" Like, okay.
Jadakiss.
Okay. What song?
Feel Me.
Tough.
Feel Me and Still Feel Me. Shit like that. Like when
more introspective type of records.
Shit just my life from my perspective and the shit that I'm going through type records.
Gotcha.
But just real and raw and just put together so well. Like, yeah. I'm a relatable nigga. Like it got relate to me. Like Kiss was talking to me on that kind of shit. Like
I feel you. I feel you on that. And it's rare you can find songs like that now, but back in that time when that was hot, I know what you mean. Because every record had somebody they was talking to, an audience they was talking to.
Yeah.
Man, so yeah, that's a one right there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm from that era of music.
No, that's tough though. Also, how did it impact you though?
It's a third of my style.
Okay.
Like if I could mix three rappers, like that's a mixture of. Yeah, I mean, if you mix these three rappers together, you would get Lenwood. Kiss would be one of them.
Okay. And who the other two then? Or you want to say that?
No.
Oh, all right.
Kiss. All right, so I'm a mixture of Kiss,
right,
Juvenile.
I wouldn't expect that one, but I could see it. I wouldn't expect it.
Kiss with the bars and the delivery and the way I set my shit up. Juvenile, like I got like when I do my I gotta use my voice and my melodic tones and all that other kind of shit, and I'm getting on my uncle type, trying to teach you type shit to my Juvenile shit.
The delivery. And
then my personality, my silliness, my all that is, and my
personality more so like swagger.
Young Joe.
Damn. That's a Voltron right there.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Voltron. All right, that's a little megastar.
Yeah. If I had to pick three, it would be Young Joe, Juvenile, and Kiss. That make me.
Okay, that's hard right there. That's hard. All right, so going from that.
Tell the Chiefer. Your side seen that nigga win competitions.
Yeah, that's hard. That's what it is, my G. So going from that then, as far as like, what makes you as an artist, what's your experience been like as far as recording in Baltimore and the DMV area? And how have you seen it evolve to what it is today? Or have you seen it evolve and what changes would you make type shit?
That's a hard question, yo.
Hey man, I came to pick your brain, brother. We ain't gonna get all the cheesy questions. I actually came to, talk to who you are and pick your brain a little bit, get your perspective.
I love music, yo. And I love recording music. I don't like dealing with Baltimore niggas.
Okay.
Because Baltimore, we niggas. You know what I mean? And when you dealing in business, you can't bring nigga shit to business, yo.
That's understandable.
But you can't tell that to a Baltimore nigga.
You got a point. You got a point, bro.
So
I ain't no argument
that
here.
be my issue. It be bad business, yo. It be bad business. It just be hard to deal with niggas, yo. Like that shit was fun for them, and when it stopped becoming fun when the politics came into it, and just dealing with niggas.
Okay, I can understand that. Cause I know, like for me, when I started recording, it was 2019, and I couldn't really. I found a studio, but I ain't really like the engineer like that. And I met the engineer that I mess with now, the Swift. You feel me? Swift done a whole bunch of stuff around the city and whatnot, but I locked in with him and just kept in tight for real. It's hard to find people in the city that you can connect with and then build with
Nigga,
genuinely.
it took me all these years up until the past couple years to find my engineer that had my sound that I want to lock in with. All like nigga, I just found you like I want to say 3-4 years ago, like right before the pandemic.
Okay, that's not a bad time.
No,
It's not a bad time to find them.
I never stopped doing music. I just stopped putting out music, yo. Like I always write. I always like it's a part of me. You know what I mean? But I just stopped
Like
putting it out because, yeah, that's all it is. If you want to be wholeheartedly honest.
Got you.
Because these ain't songs. This is my fucking life, for real. I can sit here and every one of them bitches has a story. Every single one of them. I'm talking about people. I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller with metaphors and like
I do it all.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to the engineers though, because the engineers have a hard job, especially here in this city.
Yeah, I agree with that. Shout out to any engineers that is here. The Swift, I seen you here earlier, man. So shout out to you and anybody else that's in
my
here.
nigga 4Zip. Shout out to my nigga Jordy. I can't. Jesus Christ, he gonna kill me for not remembering his name. My nigga Swag.
Okay.
Swag.
All right.
My man Swag.
Shout out to Swag.
Swag and
man.
4Zip. They're my two go-to guys right now.
Okay. All right, now we're gonna dive into, like you said, a lot of music is personal, a lot of music is storytelling. If you could pick your favorite 3 songs that you recorded, which 3 would it be? And give me the reason why behind it.
Well, first I would have to say, In This Chair. In This Chair was a big song for me. Like, if not my biggest, like one of my biggest songs. Like, and it was just the story behind the song is so personal to me. Like In This Chair, like I was in the house one day, and you know how you be sitting there with the beat playing and shit, smoking, and you just sitting
and play back to back,
and that's exactly what I was doing. And like I'd like nodded off, like and shit, and I was like sitting, like I was just in my thoughts and shit, not thinking about nothing though. You know what I mean? And my man called me and shit. He was like, "Yo, you got some grass?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, cool." He's like, "What you doing?" I was like, "Shit, sitting in the chair, thinking about writing a song about sitting in the chair." I was high. You know what I mean? Tripping. He's like, "All right, bitch, I'm on my way."
But that's what.
So we come to the house.
The idea sparked.
We come to the house, right? He said, "Yo, you got the grass?" I'm like, "Yeah, why? Give him the grass." She like, the beat still playing. He said, "Yo, that's the chair song you was talking about?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, yo. Sometimes it'd be too hard to stand on 2. You guys sit on 4. I was like, "Bitch, I'ma use that," and I based that story around that song.
That's a bar.
Yeah, and that's
a life bar.
That made that song. That one little, he said, "Boy, yeah, yo," and he left and shit. I was like, he just dropped, he didn't even know what he said and shit. He just said that and just left and shit.
That's
like,
hard.
I mean,
see that's where those type of moments come from though. Those genuine moments where you know you got something special. It just happens organically.
Yeah. So I gotta say In This Chair just for the story in itself. Getting Money Like Yeah, which was 20s of That Huh. Now I say that because I wrote that at a time when my life was at a crossroads and shit. Like I was I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was doing street shit and shit, but I was still making music and shit. You know what I mean? And at the time, I had made this song in my closet with my man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Same shit. I pulled the beat up and shit. We put it on repeat and shit, and we was laughing about it because it sounded stupid as shit. But as we let it play, that shit started to get hard. And we went and we made it. And we went
different melodies.
and we went in the motherfucking
metaphors.
booth and we made a smash on that shit. You know what I mean? And it kind of like floated through the hood and shit. And it was like first time like my music like got outside for real.
Okay.
And that shit made me want to like really fuck with the music. And then like that same time I got caught in a house invasion and shit, and like niggas tried like duct tape me and tried to kill me and like left me.
Okay.
You know what I mean, left me to suffocate in the house and all this other kind of shit. And when I came up out of that shit, it was like, yo, if you'd have died, nobody wouldn't have never heard none of this shit that you be sitting in the house doing. And you just did something that got people talk like you can do this shit.
I feel you.
So I had
it was a realization at that moment. I had like an epiphany.
I had my homeboy was Kiwi from Stop Snitching, the cameraman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He used to come get me and take me to little events and shit because and make me battle niggas and shit like that. I remember him taking me to a hip hop 101 and shit. And I found it and I just started going to that and like doing songs and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the first day I got there, I get there by myself. Battle. So I said in this chair, you know what I mean, which what I did after all this. Now 20s of that huh is what got me up into my next song. Now my next song would be I'm Still Me. Because when I got to the 5, I didn't have no songs and shit. Like I ain't had no songs. I was just rapping.
Okay.
So
you're kind of freestyling.
My man paid the nigga $20 for me to go on stage. So we go out to the car. His homeboy had beats. I picked the beat off the thing. I had a hook that I had, and I just put a verse and you know what I mean, before and after the hook and shit. And I went in there,
some shit out of nothing,
and I performed it, and it ended up being the song "I'm Still Me," which was another one of my big songs that I had and shit.
No, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
kind of just
I'm Still Me
that on the spot, like. So was it a lot of people there, or was like you had to like really hurry up and move?
No, it was a nice crowd and shit. I ain't know nobody in that bitch, not one person, but the nigga that brought me and shit. But I ain't do great, but I ain't do bad. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And after that, it was just show after show after show after show.
Okay. Like that's hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of crazy on that one.
Yeah.
So got a couple more questions left. Everybody tap in the comments. How y'all feeling about this interview so far? You feel me? Like I said, we are here with my dog Lenwood, talking about just his journey and music and everything that he's kind of gone through to get to this point. Got a couple more questions here, man. Kind of a broader question. I kind of asked it for the Baltimore level, but just like, what's your thoughts on where hip hop and R&B is today? And what's something that you would change or bring back?
As far as everything?
Yeah, overall. We talking about overall.
I'm mad what Hayden did, yo. Hayden killed R&B.
I can agree with that.
Like, you can't love a bitch no more. So you can't love a bitch no more. And 75% of R&B was I'm better than your man, and your man can't do it like me, and your man was over there at Barber House last night, and like you can't do none of that shit no more.
No, facts though.
You hating. You can't do none of that. That shit is not accepted. So and like I said, you can't love a bitch. So what we got? Chris Brown keep talking about fucking bitches every song. I would bring back just it being okay to ain't nothing wrong with loving your girl, yo. That's your girl, right. Yo.
Man, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm a huge R&B fan, bro. So I
don't understand how niggas love their niggas more than they love their girl. Niggas get goosebumps when they niggas pull up and shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I just said this shit yesterday. I'm tired of hearing men, grown men, call other grown men my baby.
no, that's that Detroit shit.
It's people in Baltimore to do it, bro.
Because we the followers. We know how that goes.
Yeah, and I got
We are
we got to
followers.
stop that.
We follow whatever. We don't know who we are, so we follow everything that we think is cool. We don't even realize, like, yeah, we don't realize who we are until people outside say what we like. We don't know that we say too wrong.
Yeah, I damn sure didn't until that shit became a thing.
Until somebody outside told you that.
Until it became a thing.
Know about none of that. We so here and engulfed in this culture here that we think this everywhere. You know that snowballs is only in Baltimore?
No, I didn't.
Snowballs is a Baltimore thing. Now you got shaved ice and all the rest of that shit, but crushed up ice with the motherfucking shit with the marshmallow, that's a Baltimore thing.
That's crazy. I ain't never know that.
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Like, nigga, because you so engulfed in Baltimore culture, you think that all this shit is everywhere, and it's not. It's just here.
That's crazy. Well, what you said about R&B, what would you change about hip hop then? Like, do you want that 90s feel back, that early 2000s type of feel, or do you like where it's going?
I like where it's going. I like where it's going. I don't like that it's all being jumbled as one. I think it's like, cause like a lot of that shit ain't hip hop.
No, facts. It got to be considered something else.
Drill music is drill music.
That's true.
Shit, that Lil Uzi and Young Thug and all them niggas do, that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's that mumble rap shit. That's, I mean, Migos and shit like. But all that shit is considered with the same shit that Drake and Kendrick Lamar did. Nigga, somebody told me the other day that Rod Wave is a rapper. No, he not.
What you consider him, bro?
He's a singer. What he rapping about? Rod Wave isn't a rapper.
No, I understand.
Is Rod Wave? So Rod Wave a rapper?
He's considered a rapper. So I get your point, because he don't do any actual rapping. It's all melody. It's all melody. So I understand that. That is.
So
crazy.
I think it should.
I ain't think about it like that.
I think it should be like. I think how everything got little genres. I think like hip hop should be what it is with its little subgenres of what's what.
But it's like we do the subgenres only as a form of comedy or a form of insult. It's never like a subgenre, and we big the subgenre up.
Not no more.
I feel it, except like emo. They digging emo up.
Hey, look, shorty, you gotta understand, yo. Everything that we do, we don't control the narrative no more.
Yo, y'all
like
funny in the comments.
Like, you remember, like, we used to control all this shit. Like, we don't control this shit no more, yo.
Yeah.
Like, the street persona, the street culture, that shit is dying out, shorty.
No, that's a fact.
Like,
you could be from anywhere now and be a thug.
Man, these kids don't want to be that. These kids want to be Juice WRLD.
Yeah, that too.
These kids want to be XXX, the rest of that shit that I can't say.
Yep. Tentacion.
Yeah, all that tech. Like, these kids don't want to be motherfucking fabulous.
No, I feel it. They don't want the swagger and all the other extra shit.
Rap.
They want
these
pop
kids want
pills, take the drugs.
They want to kill some shit. They want to be King Von.
Yeah.
That's what I'm scared. That's what I don't like. That part too. Like, you gotta realize this too. We had Tupac and Biggie, right? Both of them got killed. Rocked our whole culture, our whole generation. That shit happened every 2 days with these kids, yo.
Yeah, that's true.
Tupac, Big, they got Pop Smoke, King Von, PNB Rock, Yo from down the street, Main Man that ain't make it yet, the nigga that was coming out the mud. Bruh. Everybody.
You not lying. And then the way how that shit started, it was like you seen one big rapper go down, 2 months later another one, a month later this one, a couple weeks later this one.
It seemed like the industry knew that a dead rapper get more money than a live rapper. That's what it seemed like. Well, it seemed like Tupac and Biggie showed them that.
to be honest, you know what they do anyways? They put those insurance policies on those artists in case that happens.
Ain't no in cases, but
you know what I mean.
I know
you know what I mean.
Yeah, but yeah, I was like, I don't know, because then you got all that shit. Then you got all these allegations in the new
yeah.
It's too much shit going on. I don't even want to go in there for real, to tell you the truth.
No, I feel I can understand that. It's a lot more weird shit that you are access to that you don't want access to.
But we already knew that. We just ain't know. We just ain't know, but we ain't know because we wasn't supposed to know. But we knew there was something fishy over there. True. We just ain't know what it was.
I about to say
because it ain't none of our business. What we been? Come on, yo.
When the conspiracy theories first start coming out on YouTube, you heard me.
What is we talking about here, Shorty? But yeah, I would change that in R&B. I would bring back the love shit, and then hip hop. I would just want, I would like more of what Drake and Kanye. I mean Drake and Kendrick.
More substance.
Just more that. Just more something that ain't that other shit that's going on. That shit was entertaining for the time being, for real.
No, I agree.
Even though I feel
it felt like old school hip hop. Like whenever you drop, nigga, I'm dropping right after.
It was just a good time to be here, for real. I just like shit like that. For real.
I agree.
Even though I ain't like the outcome.
What you think the outcome
was? Drake clearly lost.
All right.
In the eyes,
that's all I need to hear.
In the eyes of the people, Drake clearly lost. That's all I need. To me, I like 2 Drake songs and 1 Kendrick song.
Okay.
But that 1 Kendrick song is dragging right now, so it's
not like us, man.
So I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all.
Yeah, man. Shit. As you mentioned before, we did link up at a battle rap, which was Lil Nay versus Smurf. So shout out to them as well. That was a dope ass event. Yes. Now, I need to know, who is your top 5 battle rappers?
My personal favorite.
Yeah, it's not who we not naming on that's society. Your personal favorite.
That is a great question to ask because I don't watch as much battle rap as I used to. Mm-hmm. But if I see these names, I'm definitely going to watch it. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Tay-Rock, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Collector, another one.
Okay. Bill's definitely improved a lot lately.
Tay-Rock, Bill Collector. I like Sue Surf, even though Yo in jail. I like Yo.
That's my top.
2 more. I don't know. A wild card. I like Jack Boy Maine.
No, I fuck with Jack Boy, bro. He's underrated.
I like Jack Boy Maine.
People don't be listening a lot. But the way he put his shit together be crazy.
And K-Shine. Yep.
I like that. That's a strong 5. That
would be my 5.
I would go Sue Surf, Tay-Rock. I'd be wanting to go New Jersey Twerk, but he's too inconsistent for me. Mm-hmm. I put Calico right there. Calico is very consistent for me, and don't nobody else rap like him, and can't nobody else rap like him. So I always put him in that. The other 2. I see why you had a hard time on the other 2.
Mm-hmm. That's why I picked the wild card. I cheated for real.
I love Easy right now. I just didn't like all the drama that was behind
Agreed.
Him. And I feel like that kind of hurt me saying that he's one of my favorites. You feel?
I was an Easy fan before the Remy shit.
Agreed. Yeah, he was smoking niggas and that.
I didn't even think of Easy when you said that shit, just because of how I just dropped him off, bro. Right there.
And I can understand why. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I can understand why. Right there. If I had to put another one there, I'd probably do Hitman. There.
I like it.
You feel me? Hitman was probably one of those the first battle I can remember seeing was B Magic versus QP. Clean Paper.
I like Briz too. Chief said Briz. I like Clean Paper too, though. I like Clean Paper too.
Briz is my dog. I ain't gonna lie. We just don't see him no more. So that's how it'd be hard to kind of keep saying like, because he didn't after the situation, you got to come back at least once, man. Yeah. At least once.
Geechee cool, but I'm not with the Crip bars. He's corny.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I love Geechee, but it's just it gets to a certain point that he's not consistent on certain platforms.
He's corny to me. I can't get with
I can understand that. I can definitely
a lot of them niggas I can't get with. I can't get with Geechee.
Yeah, I about to say, but yeah, B Magic and QP was the first battle I remember watching, and then Hitman and Arsenal was probably the second one I remember.
B Magic too. I like the B Magic when B Magic was B Magic.
B Magic used to float.
Yeah, I like the show too.
I ain't gonna lie. Damn. So yeah, we got that out the way. Well, do you got a top battle of all time by any chance?
A top battle of all time? Not really. I can't say.
Or your favorite, shall I say?
I can say my favorite event.
Okay.
My favorite event was, I think it was one of the night of main events when Gaddis went against Miss Hustle.
Damn, I ain't heard Gaddis rapping.
Right, Gaddis went against Miss Hustle, and Tay Rock was supposed to go against Charlie Clips. But
the second time.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. But it went too far, so they ain't do it that night.
Yeah.
I went to that battle in New York, like I was there.
Okay.
So yeah, I had
that's when battle rap in New York was crazy.
Yeah, I went to that's when Gaddis came out with the Tomb Raider shit on.
He just said it too. He just said it.
Yep. That's when she had the Tomb Raider. That's when Gaddis came out with the Tomb Raider shit on. Yep.
I said I remember that one.
Yep.
Oh man. So yeah, man, I got 2 more questions for you, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Kind of get into a more serious note, man. What's 3 main music goals that you kind of set for yourself that you want to accomplish that you can share with us? Because I know people don't want to always share their goals or what they got going right now, but if there is 3 that you could share, what would those 3 be?
I would like to do a song with like with an overseas artist.
Okay.
And like perform this and like shoot the video overseas. I would like to do something like that.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
That's a dope idea right there.
I would love to do something like that. I like, to be wholeheartedly honest with you, like I don't have like no big dreams and aspirations with music for real, because I love it that much though I'm not trying to be nothing with it for real. Like I just love making music.
No, I can understand that. It's just a part of you.
Yeah. So I just want to I would like to do that, and then I would like to I ain't gonna hold you. I would like to perform down in the arena. Like that's on my bucket list of things to do, is to perform at the arena.
I feel that one wholeheartedly.
And then the third thing is like, I'm just happy to share all my thoughts with y'all, because that's all this shit is, Like I'm just like, cause for so long I just held on to this shit from like you said, it's therapy for myself.
Yeah.
I know more people than the average person, but I couldn't name 5 friends right now that I could call if I needed a ride. Like, so like I was so content with just writing music and then recording it myself and just listening to it and not putting it out and shit. You know what I mean? And I don't know, something like over the past couple months, something just changed, And the way all the response that I'm getting from murder and shit like this, and like, I'm just happy to be here again, I'm just happy to do this shit. I'm just happy to share this shit with y'all. I'm happy that I'm getting the response that I'm getting off of it. I mean, it just give me something to do, shorty.
I feel it's kind of feeling like a kid again at that point.
Yeah, right. It's like it's because I stripped all the like I did this shit before, and I stripped all the bullshit away from it and shit, and I'm just having fun. That's okay. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be like.
You took the stress out of it.
Yeah, somebody said to me, like, are you still trying to be a rapper? Like, bitch, I've been a rapper for all this time. Like, I'm not trying to be a rapper. If you go talk to anybody about me, it's gonna be Lenny that was always rapping and shit. Lenny, that's the rapping ass motherfucker. Lenny like that, there's no way that you're gonna have a conversation about me with somebody and how well I rap ain't gonna come up.
I feel it.
So if that ain't a rapper, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you, short.
Yeah. No, you ain't lying on that one. Last but not least, man. I know we just kind of touched on it a little bit, but do you have anything musically in store next? Like, do you have anything, an album coming out? Can we expect something?
I got a whole bunch of shit. Like,
okay.
You know,
so it's time to roll out some projects.
I'm doing the R long shit. I got the clothes and shit. I got my Don't Be Yo clothing line and shit.
Y'all definitely go check that out as well.
Don't Be Yo on
DBY
is on all platforms and all that shit. Don't Be Yo shit. You know what I mean, I'm still selling that shit. The R long shit with that bumping right now. So I'm still planning out that shit. I'm shooting music videos for everything that I put out. So I want like it be a little space in between the songs and shit, but I'm trying to get a visual for everything and shit, and you know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, and I think I'm gonna put out like I wanna say like three, 4 more videos, and then I'll do a whole EP. And I think the EP gonna be SOL.
Okay. I like that.
What's SOL?
Shit out of luck.
Right, but it's also the same old Lenny. And if I'm the same old Lenny, niggas is definitely shit out of luck.
Hey, yo, that's hard. I fucks with that.
So that's why it's SOL.
That's hard. Nigga knew what I was about to say to you. Was like, yeah, what it mean?
You see the oop? I see you, so you throw it back. That was hard.
Hey, I feel it. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. And anybody that do wanna tap in with those pages, once this live is over, I will be tagging his page as also his brand page as well, so y'all be able to access that.
Please follow me. I got my business manager and shit right now, and I got my publicist and shit. They're telling me I need 5,000 followers on Instagram for the people to take me seriously or some shit like that, and I'm like 230 away from it and shit. So
let's get you up there.
Please, yo, 230,
y'all go tap
yo,
like, follow, man.
Yeah, yo, I appreciate y'all, yo. Like, I need it, like, cause I'm planning on, like, I do a lot of shit, yo, and I plan on just rolling all that shit out, and I need y'all, yo, like, cause without y'all, it's just me.
No, I feel that. Support is everything, especially when it's genuine.
Right. Just like when I seen what you was doing and shit, and I'm like, hey, I need one of them. I don't got one of them. Like, and you were like, shit, shorty, I got you. Send me what you know, and now look where
no questions asked, bro. Like, and that's what I feel like. That's what all this shit is about for me. No matter how, I don't think I'm gonna get big as ever, but no matter if I do get 1 million followers, 10 million followers, I just want those eyes to get back to the people that I see talent in. Like, I know I'm good at some things, but it's people that's way better than me that I can be highlighting. It's other people that's doing art, music, clothes. It's all types of different shit that people are doing out here. And I want to provide that type of platform where as though I can highlight those people, give people the flowers while they're here. Because if you don't have those type of followings, you're not going to get your flowers majority of the time.
And it's also something for you to do.
That's true. Yeah, man.
Put your passion in what you love, yo. And you love, like, I see you love helping people. And you love putting people out there. And you love, do that shit, yo. Keep doing that shit, yo. Keep doing that shit, yo. Keep pouring into your motherfucking self, yo. If that shit make you feel good, do that shit.
No, I feel that. That's a fact.
Real shit,
that's a life bar for everybody in here. That's a life lesson.
Yeah, yo, do that shit, yo. Like, we get so caught up on the outside world and shit, yo, and perceptions and shit and everything else and shit. Like, you want to know what you said? That's a life bar a few times. It's you got your own perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like I got my own perception. So we can look at the same, like we can look at this cup, right? And you can look at it and say, oh, that's a blue cup. And I'm gonna look at it and say, what the fuck is the red juice? Like, it ain't we don't got to see this the same.
Yeah. Facts. It's something different about everything.
So if me and you, if we can look at the same thing and see two different things and shit, yo, like that means you got your own universe and your own world, and I got my own universe and my own world, yo. That's what they mean by multi-dimensions and all that. Nigga, you are a universe in yourself.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to create your world around yourself, because only you got to live in it.
And only you got control of it. Can't be mad at nobody else if you controlling it.
But you can be mad at yourself when you letting people control you, dummy.
Yep, which is crazy. Yeah, you ain't never lying on that one, man.
Yo, do what you love, yo. Like, create your world around yourself and live in it, yo. Fuck everything outside of that, yo. You gotta build a bubble around yourself and live in that motherfucker. That's what I do.
Fact. Especially how the world is today. You ain't never lying about that neither.
Just be careful about who you let in your bubble, because people sharp and shit. They pop your shit real fast.
Real quick. And you don't even see it coming, my nigga. Won't even see it coming. But yeah, man, I definitely want to say thank you again. I appreciate your time. Like I said to everybody out there, thank y'all for tuning in as well. Y'all go tap in with him, his brand. That's going to be AYEEMR. And Don't Be Yo is the other brand, the other page, excuse me, for his brand. So definitely go tap into those. Like I said, I'll tag those, man. But this was 10 questions, 10 answers with Tease Darrell, Mr. Lonely Stone, and Mr. Watch How I Do It. I appreciate y'all. Lenwood, thank you again, man. I holla at you.
Appreciate you, Shorty.
Peace, y'all.
It ain't no question that I go and get it. It ain't no question I'm stacking my figures. These niggas disrespect, we give him they issue.